You want to start sneaker reselling? Well, you're in the right place. It is that time of the year. We are doing another how to start sneaker reselling video, which we do not do often. So listen very, very carefully because we're going to be going through a lot in this video. Sneaker reselling is a constantly changing market, however, also a very lucrative market. Within this side hustle business, you can spend 10 minutes a day or you can spend hours a day. And that's why sneaker reselling can be so good. If you have a full-time job and then you can spend 10 minutes a day, very viable to make a couple £100 a month extra. Or if you have loads of spare time in your hands, you're a student, you're at school, and this is where we're talking you can make thousands a month. Obviously, it depends on how much work you put in. Now, let's assume that you've heard what sneaker selling is. You buy a shoe for one price, you sell it for another, and that's how you make your money. If you've watched any other content or you've done your research online, you would have heard this word cook group swinged around, and you would have heard everyone say, get yourself into a cook group because of how important it can be. Well, this is what today's video is all about. What is a cook group and how is a cook group going to help you? And we're also going to give you an example of a cook group, show you every single feature that it can help you with. So firstly, what is a cook group? Think of a cook group as a place that's going to tell you about every single sneaker release, where to get them from, how to get them, and everything around sneaker reselling. This is why every single successful reseller is in at least one cook group. So what kind of features do they provide? As I mentioned before, cook groups will provide all the information about upcoming profitable sneaker drops. They'll support you with every single need you have, such as if you want to start sneaker botting, people are there to support you. If you had a question about shipping, if you had a question about a certain site's filters, support is all there for you, but also has very in-depth information. Cook groups will provide you information such as exact stock numbers for each single site, and this is why cook group is really handy. And one of the biggest things is you're surrounding yourself with other successful resellers, people who really do this, people who are there to help you and support your reselling journey. So let's get inside a cook group and show you what they actually really do and how it looks. So cook groups run off an app called Discord. This is free to your phone, free on your laptop, free on your computer, everything. It is a free app. Now, a lot of you may have heard of Discord, but I've got to say what it is for the people who are very new to it. How it works is a monthly subscription group, and there's many different cook groups out there, and we'll go over some good recommendations throughout this video. So what are the prices of these cook groups? Unfortunately, the best cook groups out there are not free. This is because the information they have within there is worth a lot of money, and also to run the server, it costs money too. Cook groups can run from anywhere from $15 all the way up to £50 a month. It really does depend on what they provide. Now, this may sound like quite a lot, however, cook group is really going to allow you to expand and scale your reselling business. I know people who only pay £30 a month for a cook group and are making thousands just directly off their information. So my number one question of all time, being a sneaker reseller on YouTube or TikTok or social media, is how can I start reselling? And my number one answer will always be get yourself into a cook group. So let's hop on to a cook group. Now, what cook group are we going to hop into to show you? I do run my own cook group, which I'm going to show you all the features of mine. However, there are other cook groups out there if you do want to look into them. However, I do take pride in my own cook group that providing everything you need. So let's hop on. And as we're doing this, we will drop a very, very nice discount code just for today's video, so make sure you keep an ear out for that. And here we are. Welcome to Kaikicks Apprentice Cook Group. So obviously I can't go through every single individual channel within the server because I will be here for hours because there's that many different features. We'll give you a brief overview for today's video and how it will help you expand your reselling career. So as soon as you join the Discord server, I am on a laptop. This can also be on your phone. You'll be greeted with the welcome channel. Now, within our group, we supply 3 different tiers depending on your needs as a reseller. So a lot of cook groups will only have one price for everything. For me personally, I wanted to make something a bit different. I made 3 different tiers with 3 different prices depending on what your needs are as a reseller. So if you are a complete beginner, you don't have that much money to start with, you can't afford these groups that are £35–50, then tier 1 may be for you because this is only £20 a month, however still supplies all the sneaker information you need and still gets all the support you need. Whereas tier 2 is more advanced information such as stock numbers, monitors and so on, which we'll get into. On the left hand side, as you can see here, you have different channels. Now within these different channels are different bits of information essentially. So as we go down, you get a welcome and we give you a step-by-step of how to use the server. As you can see here, next step, head over to guides and have a look at them. So as you can do here, from the welcome channel, you can go over to the guides. Now we have many written guides, even if you are starting from a complete beginner. But this is a full complete beginner's guide that you can read and you get as soon as you join the server. This is how you can start, what filters different sites use, how you can increase your chances, how to start botting, and everything in there. But obviously, we can't show you that on a YouTube video. Within them guides, you also have a full video guide of how to set up the server, which is an in-depth version of what I'm doing now. So we will come back to the announcements and importance section. Next up, we're going to go towards the releases category. So as you can see here, we have a weekly release calendar. And this weekly release calendar will tell you every single profitable sneaker release that will be happening in that next week. This is being recorded on the 26th. So as we can see here, we can see that there is a Dunklo Panda release happening on Monday. If you don't know, Dunklo know pandas are very profitable, and we tell you everything you need to know to be able to cop that sneaker. What's great about this weekly release calendars will also tell you how profitable an item will be. As you can see here, we have the fire, don't sleep, we have the profit to be made, kind of bricky, and we have pass. So if you see green on these, you know there's profit to be made. If you see a fire emoji, you know you need to go all out on that sneaker. So this tells you what is releasing, what tells you how to get the shoe. So every single one of these shoe releases you see on weekly release calendar will also have a dedicated channel towards that. Let's use this example here. We have the Air Force 1 Low Ambush Phantoms dropping. Staying in release category, if you go down, you can see there's a separate channel called Ambush Air Force 1. As you click on that, that channel will open everything you need to know about that sneaker. We have the retail, we have the resell, we have information, and we also have the resale predictions. After that, it will give you a full store list of what will be releasing the sneaker, and this is where it gets even better. We will give you every single raffle that is launching that sneaker. So if we want all of the raffles for the black colorway, there's a separate channel here. As soon as you click on that, it'll give you a list of every single raffle that is launching that sneaker. Now this sneaker doesn't launch for another week away, so as you can see here, SNS is the only store releasing them so far. However, let's use a previous release to show you how many raffles there are that actually releases a shoe. This is an example of the Dunklo Valentine's that recently released. If you go onto a channel within the server about the raffles, we'll give you every single raffle that got this sneaker. You can then use the guides to know the filters for each of these raffle sites, and you can raffle bot them, first come first serve bot them, or if you're manual, know how to enter multiple entries without getting filtered into these raffles, which is gonna like 100x your chances of securing these profitable releases. Obviously I can't go into every single weekly release calendar, however these are updated daily, so you're never gonna miss a sneaker release essentially. And as I did mention before, said I will do a discount code just for this video. Now we don't usually do big discount codes like this, so make sure you do make the most out of it. This discount code will apply to all different tiers that you are interested in. If you use code KaiKicks.uk, all one word, that is KaiKicks.uk, you will get 45% off your first month to try out. Now I don't usually do that big of a discount code guys, but it is there if you want to use it, and it will obviously be top link down in the description below if you want to use that. Now that's not the only thing we do provide. You get access to the announcements category within all of the tiers. So this is where I will do my announcements about the server, about upcoming releases, drop recaps, everything you need. We have a giveaways channel that we've been doing a load of giveaways recently. Just yesterday we did over 10 giveaways where we were giving away slides, money, free proxies, 3 months, everything all within the server. Then you have the important categories. So if something randomly restocks that our monitors didn't pick up, we will post it within important so you never miss any of these shock restocks. Say if sneakers randomly drops a sneaker, we will post it in there so you never miss anything. Everything I've said so far is in the tier 1 subscription guys, so the cheapest one. We will get onto some of the more advanced information a bit later on, which is for your tier 2 and tier 3 members. Still, within the tier 1 subscription, you're going to get access to a discussion category. This is where we're all talking as a community. You can talk in general, you can introduce yourself. If you have any questions, you can ask your questions here and we will answer them within minutes. We have a channel for talking about botting. We have a channel if you want to talk about holding or selling shoes, a channel about talking normally. Anything you need, it's all within there. And most importantly, we have a success channel where you post all of your W's. As you can see here, all of our members cooking up profitable sneakers, and this section is almost like a flex section, but it helps also motivate others as well. Now one of the biggest features for all tiers is this channel right here, and this is the support category. You have an option to open up a ticket. So what is opening a ticket? Well, if you have a question that you don't really feel comfortable asking within the questions channel, which is public to everyone to see, you could do something called opening a ticket. Now this channel is going to open up a channel that only I and staff and yourself have access to. It's a private channel away from everyone where you can speak directly to myself and experienced staff members within the group. No one else can see this. So I'll give you an example here. As soon as you press create a ticket, your ticket will be opened and you even get tagged. As you can see now, this has opened up a separate channel privately just for yourself, me and other staff members. So this is where you can ask any question you want, and you can open up as many tickets as you want, and you can ask as many questions as you want, all as part of the subscription. Now this is the biggest feature of all because you can get some really personalized support. Any struggles you have, any questions you have, whether you're botting, manual, anything you need can all be asked within this ticket. And you can open up as many as you want, you can ask as many questions as you want, which is why this is the most important feature. We have loads more channels that I can't really get into, otherwise we're just going to be here forever. However, there's literally everything you need about sneakers within this Discord server. You're never missing a release, you're never missing anything profitable, and you're also expanding your knowledge on reselling. Now if you are tier 2 or tier 3, you will get access to some special features. Some of these special features do include stock numbers, as I mentioned before. And my group provides stock numbers for a lot of different raffles, and most importantly includes stock numbers for the Nike releases. So you have the Nike information where we talk about every single shoe that's dropping, and as you can see here, we talked about the Panda drop that we're releasing. It's already in the Nike information channel, gives you all the information you need, but also we have the Nike stock numbers channel. So 1 hour before the Nike draw at 7 AM, night draws are at 8 AM, he will post the exact stock numbers for each size. This is for tier 2 and tier 3 members. So as we can see here, there was exclusive access for the photon dusts, and it gives you every single size and every single exact stock number for that. If you entered one of these smaller sizes, say the top 4 sizes here, there is no more stock than 200 within them sizes. If you've seen these stock numbers, you will know that the mid-range sizes around this area here has the most stock. So you would enter these sizes. And if you're entering a size that has 2,000 stock versus a size that only has 100 pairs of stock, that's 20xing your chances just by entering the correct size. And that applies to all different raffles. Not only that, part of tier 2 and 3, you also have access to the random resale category. So this is products that resell that aren't shoes. So we don't just cover sneakers. If I head over to the random resale announcements, we can see that there's already been a drop posted in this channel. So this is going over the Broken Planet release that's happening tonight as we record. This is a clothing brand that, as you can see, has a lot of resale, and we post everything you need to know. So whether this be electronics, clothing, we cover it all within the group. And also as part of tier 2 or 3, we also do have monitors, and this is covering every single site you need to know. What monitor essentially does is it will monitor loads of different retailers' websites, and if one of these websites or retailers gets a restock and puts it onto their site, our monitors will automatically give you a link to go and purchase that product. So as you can see, we'll use Offspring as an example. We don't have any live drops to go off, but you can see here that when an item loads onto the site and puts it live, it will automatically post the link to that channel for then you to click on and purchase that product. And if you don't like all the notifications, you can also set it to only at mention, so we will at you directly when there is an important restock to go for, and the link will already be on the channel, so you can simply access the link, add it to cart, and purchase that profitable sneaker. And yes, we have like 50 plus different monitors within this server. And a big part, as it only is a tier 3 member, is you get access to a one-on-one call with myself every single month. So I will personally hop on a call with yourself. You can ask as many questions as you want, and I'll help you to the best of my abilities, get you on the right track and scale your reselling business so you can start cooking up just like me. Can you see why now so many people say why a cook group is so important? And I'm not just saying this because I have my own cook group. It is literally a reseller's essential. Sneaker reselling is a very, very lucrative business, guys. As I mentioned before, it's a great side hustle to get into no matter what age you have, how much money you have, or how much time you do have. If you use code KaiKicks.uk, all one word, that is KaiKicks.uk, you will get 45% off your first month to try out. Now, I don't usually do that big of a discount code, guys, but it is there if you want to use it. We have loads of different feedback, loads of different success from the group, which I will pop up on screen. This goes from members making a couple £100 a month to even members making thousands a month. People who have joined from knowing nothing to being very experienced to botting, or to people who already know something about sneakers and straight away head into the botting scene and make even more profit. Start scaling your reselling business, start earning that side hustle income that you've always wanted to. Check out Kaikicks Apprentice. If this video has helped you that one bit, please do consider that like button and that subscribe button to the channel. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers, guys, and all support is appreciated. Comment down below what is your favorite sneaker if you have got it this far in the video, and any support or feedback down in the comments. All of my socials will be down below. If you want to ask me any questions about the group, drop me a message on Instagram, which will all be within the description. Apart from that, good luck in all your releases, good luck in your reselling journey, and that is why a cook group is so important.